Hello everybody, I am Tom and you are watching me play Disco Elysium. In the last episode we did a bunch of stuff, but mainly we were talking to this guy here who seems suspicious. He's a guy who's fighting, he's essentially an anti-striker. These guys all want to work, and this guy's kind of leading the charge on it. But it seemed as if he was maybe someone from the corporation dressing up and pretending to be a worker to try and get these guys to work. Let's talk to this guy. He's a striker.
Scab?
Ask a man with jolly eyes tilted his hanged.
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
I'm not a scab, I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, "Let us cop for less money."
He chuckles and then realizes...
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
I've come to Martinez investigating a murder. Truth, that works.
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
Maybe you want to help me solve it by telling me who did it.
Of course, Policia. It wasn't me. You can rule me out. Easier that way.
He didn't do it. It's the truth.
Okay, drama. I need to know what's behind these gates. I'm exploring.
My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits.
He gazes over the roundabout with a glint of longing. Does that mean he can let me through the gate?
I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
If it's so simple, why did the scab leader warn you of the guards blocking the way?
That's simple, I just walk in.
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Past Measurehead?
Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist there. Walk right past him,
Right.
then press the button to unlock the door,
Uh-huh.
then go past him again,
Okay.
and you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
Alright, gotcha. I think I have some questions for you first.
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
I'm a bit short on money right now. Can you give me some of it?
Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
The coin lands into your hand as if it has always belonged there. The swallow returns.
I appreciate it.
Always glad to help out the RCM. Shame I can't do more. Things are meager at the moment due to... You know, the winter's fat is slowly running out and all. Still better than scabbing, though.
The Union has problems getting by?
Nothing to worry about, really. The jam's a bit of a mess, cargo can't get in or out. The rationing is a bit stricter is all. Supplies should last the strike, though.
Gotta spend money to make money.
Aye, you lost me there, Honcho. But it's okay as long as you're not a sorry-ass scab.
What's this strike about, anyway?
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with the organization.
Yeah, interesting. Nice talk. Better get moving. Alright. I notice, in case of a strike, press button behind guard. A hermetically sealed door locked by electronic means. There's no locking or... There's not low-picking or door kicking this one. Interesting. What's this? I can't click on anything here.
Your body betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
My body is unimportant. I'm with the police and we need to get into the harbour.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al Ghul.
His face contorts into disgust as if he was smelling a dead rat.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
You're right, I'm an alcoholic. Now I need to enter the harbour.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Does this remind you of someone? The guy down there?
That fat racist over there, point to the racist lorryman, you're just him after popping some iron.
Look at my craniology. I am the pinnacle of my haplogroup. The pink blob is a bad example, even of yours. It saddens me. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Khoikos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture. You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbour.
Come on, I just need to move like 20 centimeters back.
It is my task to keep the degenerate drunks from entering the harbor.
Alright, you're right about all this. Just let me into the harbour.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
There may be a peaceful solution to this. You could internalize Measurehead's race theory. He would take you as one of his own.
Wouldn't that mean I'd have become a Seminese supremacist myself?
Well, yes. Why? Don't you want to be a Seminese supremacist? So what if you're not Seminese? You can be anything.
That is not what it said. Well, not as such. What you do with a mastery of advanced race theory is up to you. You could reject the findings, sure, or accept them and become an advanced racist. What are those tattoos on you of yours supposed to mean?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race. I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid of my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
The phrenology was made redundant a long time ago. Actually, I don't know what year phrenology was properly discounted in scientific circles. phrenology is like the measurement of, you see craniometric, it's the measurement of skull size and bone structure to determine racial superiority was what it was used for. I mean, it was used in the kind of late 1800s by a lot of people in America, like a lot of slave owners in the American South, but like phrenology was kind of the thing they went towards. I think it was probably gone by the 19th century for the most part. I could be wrong there though, it may be later than I'm remembering, but it was discounted a fairly long time ago.
The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions. One thing, however, it is not entirely free of throwbacks in the phylogenetic tree. His large jaw, for example, could be a trait indicative of criminalism. Also, his earlobes could be small.
Huh. Are you sure? I mean, that jaw is clearly an atavistic stigmata. Atavistic stigmata?
That atavistic stigmata makes pussy say yes, plenty.
Babe, thanks. But I got this.
You serve the Union, don't you? Aren't they, well, white?
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
Yeah, but you still serve them. How does that factor into your life?
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital, something your race, naivistic communists, never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
Individualism's my jam.
Individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not? You have picked them up from rock and roll songs?
No, it's just inherently better than collectivism. Youth culture does not affect my thinking.
Of course it does. You are a degenerate individualist and a rock and roll rebel. A pawn of international finance, just like the rest of your ham-colored race. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race.
Okay, I'll ask, who are the Seminoles?
The South Island race.
I know that.
Haplogroup A4A. We are the rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago. We descend from the Areopagites of ancient Pericarnassus and arrived here 4,000 years ago. Millennia before you. We are the future. That is all you need to know.
So you were born and raised on the islands before you moved to Revachol?
I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulimbuir are with me in my genetic dreams. I see young Seminoles women walk into the grey mass on Ile de Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception from the pale.
Yeah, so he's a fake, effectively. It'd be like a black person in America, like a black supremacist in America talking about the supremacy of the African race. And like they were born in Cleveland. Like, you know what I mean? It's... So you did not come from the islands?
No. I have heard about it on the radio.
So you're not really Seminoles, you're just from Revachol?
I'm from Couronne. And no, it is not just in Revachol. The city is central to the Simony strategy. Spreading through its trade networks, our culture will dominate the world. You have heard enough about our phylogenetic secrets for today. You have extinction to come to terms with, and never getting into the harbor.
I love this too. Like, if I was actually having this conversation, I would point out the fact that he's like, spreading through this trade network is how our culture will dominate the world. So you're going to dominate the world with your culture by inserting yourself in someone else's culture. It's ridiculous. What do you think about this, Kim?
I think this racist is better than the last. But the next racist will be the really good one.
That will be the...
That will be our lucky racist.
He will grant us 3 wishes.
Your pedomorphic friend has quick wits. A protruding occiput and an indented zygomatic bone.
The lieutenant does not flinch.
You should keep him close. The congenital defect of farsightedness does not render him a complete invalid. He still has the use of his mind.
Try and knock him out. Seems like a bad idea, though. Let's see if I can find a way just to sneak in there, eh? Also, this circle is going to be circling around my head forever now. I think there's supposed to be, like, a thing popping up for it. Like a, I don't know how you would put it. Go down the stairs, please, game. Thank you. A little thought that he has in his head, right? I think what I'll do is I'll actually save and reload. And see if that fixes it. Nope, I've still got the thing flying around my head. Whatever, I can deal with it. Let's go back this way. The book appears to be erotica, but without actual erotica. Interesting. This guy down here we can chat to. Aha! I have a plastic bag. Perfect. I believe that means I can collect shit. Better mouth your watch around me, boy. Nothing I can't do, I'm the job of every man. So, we can now collect bottles and sell them, which is kind of hilarious. We're pretty much literally homeless people at this point. Interestingly, he goes and looks out the harbour. Alright, let's head up this way and have a look and see what we can find, shall we? Rue de Saint-Ghislain, roundabout north. Cape Side Apartments. Interesting. What's this? Painted over graffiti.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Why am I looking at this wall? I'm not gonna know.
You have no clue. So many walls all over Martinaise. Weather-worn, cracked, their paint peeling.
My assumption is that there's like graffiti or something underneath there.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
Logic error. She is not sleeping right now.
Pig's come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out.
He's sleeping right now.
Don't get fucking clever with me, pig. You think you're so clever.
I mean, yeah. Compared to you. You're kind of an idiot. Whoops. Once again, accidentally shift tabbing. A garden house. This might be of use until the snow melt. Interesting. Door is locked. Chains and tables eaten by rain and rot. These barrels are half full of rainwater. Also, I believe we got... Now we're really living that bum lifestyle. Let's get rid of it. Huh. That's funny. This shirt gives me one conceptualization, but it takes one off my suggestion. It's kind of funny, because it smells. Very interesting. All of these are stat gains that you get for certain shit. Just a closed door, but you look at it suspiciously. Interesting. Interesting. I'll check this door, but I don't think I can go up it. There must be another way into the building. A balcony with a view of the yard and the hanging. Interesting. Why would someone want to look at the hanging? Interesting. A locked dumpster. There's a girl up there. Did she spill the paint? Interesting. Inside the frame of a motorcycle in repair and the tools used to assemble it.
Up here, Piggo. The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
She stares at the sailboat in the pier.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Let's start with the blood type and go from there.
Go where? Accosting a miner?
Listen to your partner, pigman. Keep your grubby hooves off little old ladies.
A brush? An artist? The red splatter is urban expressionism.
You keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at?
She nods disdainfully toward the woman performing maintenance on the boat docked next to the pier. Hatred? Disgust? It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days' travel away from Rivershore. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit Martinez.
Who is she?
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing.
Fair enough.
You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Alright.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to Ozon.
Do you know anything about the recent murder?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
Fucko is a good insult. What are you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
So you don't know what to write?
Have you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mona was here. We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cads. And my name's not Mona, so...
Why are you so committed to defacing the building?
This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium. I thought I'd mix it up.
Anarchist?
You know, summon the forces of crime and social chaos with a wall-sized invitation.
I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it?
Yeah?
Actually, I don't have an opinion. I lied.
Lying is cool, I guess.
Catch you later, Cindy.
Watch your back, Ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
So the reason I didn't opine there was simply because it seemed easier to keep her at least vaguely on side and not just straight antagonize her for no particular reason. Looks like there was more construction here once decades ago. Indeed. Let's go talk to this rep, shall we? The belly of this boat shines like it was recently painted. We're sitting at half an hour, pretty much. Docking reserved for residents of Rue de Saint-Ghislain 33A. Alright, so I think we're going to talk to this rep next episode. Simply because our discussion with that massive black racist, or Sumerese, which seems to be an analogue for Africa. I could be wrong here. I mean, obviously they're not direct analogues to the countries, because these are like little kind of nations on like a big archipelago, it seems like. But it seems like they're as hugely diverse on the different parts of the archipelago as our world is in different countries, if that makes any sense. Which would be really weird. If you just had a small archipelago and there were like distinct races on different islands, that would be very weird. But that seems to be kind of what it is. I don't know, it's interesting. Anyway, we're going to go talk to this rep next episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're not already. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.